So Lindsay and Ian, thank you very much for meeting us this evening to sit down and talk a little bit about the selling and buying process.
Well, absolutely. We were thrilled with, from start to finish, working with you, working with your team.
It's nice to sit down again because, we talked, we saw a bunch of houses, we listed yours and we bought this one. But along the way, I think, we develop a lot more than just a client-agent relationship. We become friends.
Well, absolutely, and we all know what the market was like earlier this year. It was nuts and everything was on fire. I have no idea how you were juggling what must have been 8.7 billion appointments per week, but we never saw or felt that because you were able to answer every question and every need, and it moved really quickly. As soon as the house listed, we had all of those showing requests in a 48-hour period. I don't even remember. It was 20-some showings, back to back to back to back. Multiple offers came in.
I say it time and time again, it's all about fate, getting it done, having a little faith, putting your trust in somebody, and just knowing that it's going to work out. And when it's right, the time is right, it will happen.
But also in working with you, who took care of everything. There was no organizing this or taking care of that.
We saw the email with the offers, but we truly didn't know what it meant. And then when you sat down with us, you explained how each one, what they meant and how they would benefit us, or ones that you probably should stay away from.
We didn't quite know what to expect, and you walked us through his weird questions and my anxiety issues of, oh my goodness, are you sure? You're like part therapist, part realtor, part, home repair guy, part reference maker, part paperwork contract guy. You wear a lot of hats, is all I'm saying.
A lot of hats in that closet.
Yeah, for sure.
And with somebody who you have your own family, and you were coming out at weird times at night, in the evening, you were taking your own family time away to help us, and that made us feel important.
You have to have two agents, or three in this case it would have been, who have a common goal of getting people who want to sell, people that want to buy, get them to meet in the middle, and that's really what it takes.
We had all these decision points to make, like, who do you want to use for a home inspector? Who do you want to use for this? Who do you want to use for that? And even the home inspector, it speaks a lot to the relationships you form, that your references are like impeccable, but you keep adding on little bonuses of here's the stated services available, that just made the whole thing, it was awesome.
Man, thank you for that. That is one of the coolest compliments I think I've ever heard.
Thank you not only for the experience, but also for all the local support that you provide. Not only do you guys care about your customers and take care of them, you're also really doing a great job to take care of our community, which I really appreciate. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you all very much for this evening to come and hang out a little bit. Just get the lowdown on how the experience was of buying and selling with Climate Realty and Mountain Valley Homes team and myself. I really appreciate that. It's been wonderful seeing you all again and sit here and enjoy this absolutely spectacular view.